Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Good evening. Welcome to our live stream recap, March 2nd, 2011. Hump day, right? Happy Wednesday to you guys. Here's your live trading recap. Another great day in the room this morning. Hit our profit goals on the fast track. Hit our profit goals for the day on the advanced method. We had to work a little bit harder today for it. We took a couple losses, had to dig out of that hole, right? Got back into the green, and then we finished up the day strong, right? Once again, we saw better price action towards the end of the morning. Now, we didn't have to wait as long as we did yesterday. Remember what happened yesterday? Yesterday, we hit our goal by waiting an hour and a half from 10 o'clock to 11:30. And we didn't even get a trade yesterday until after 9:30. Now, we had another day with Ben Bernanke, so another day of Bernanke speaking in front of the Congress, right, or Senate, okay, testifying in front of the Congress and Senate. Now, this is not typical, right? Usually when Bernanke's speaking, we usually get a summary, which means it's out of our lives in about 5 minutes. But when he starts testifying and we're watching the testimony the whole time, right, 2 or 3 hours long, that's when these markets really get bogged down. Okay, so a little bit different Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this week because we had Ben Bernanke, again, testifying in live testimony. We're used to seeing just the summary, right? So very similar to yesterday, we were expecting to get similar price action. But we get a lot better price action today, though, didn't we, guys? Right? Tuesday was very slow. We didn't get a trade till 9:30 on Tuesday, and we had to wait until 11:30 for the final trade of the day to hit our goal yesterday. This morning, we started trading right at 8:30, and we traded all the way through 10 o'clock, 10:30, 11 o'clock, and 11:30 to finish up our day. So we had a lot more price action, a lot more patterns, and a lot more opportunity to profit. And we made a lot more money because of it, too. Now, again, another great day in the fast track. If you were a guest in the room this morning, or maybe you've never been to our live trade room, right? No matter what level you are, whether you're a member or a guest, I'm going to give you guys the exact entry, the stop, and the target. All you have to do, right, not knowing anything else, is get into that trade, take your profit, right? Or, of course, right, take your stop. Now, we did that today with our guests and our members. We hit our goal, right? Our goal is $300 per contract. We hit our goal here at about 11:15 this morning. So, daily goal in the fast track. Congratulations to all the guests who came in for the first time today and made money with us. And the members, we know you guys are working hard out there to make your profit as well. So, great job today. Now, we still have the dollar going pretty sluggish. The dollar was trading sideways. It did make new lows, but came back up into the range again. That kept the gold market pretty quiet as well. Gold pretty quiet all day today. Now, we saw on gold, there was one time today where gold broke above the previous high. We bought a pullback using that previous high. Momentum confirmed. Price action sped up. Lots of buyers. It was the perfect pattern. And it was talking about that with members this morning, right? Take a screenshot of that pattern today on gold. Happened right around 10 o'clock this morning on a 21 range chart. It was almost the perfect wave pattern. Right, great example there. And it was the only pattern we got pretty much all day that fit our rules. We took that one trade on gold for a pretty big winner, $400 on the gold winner today, was also a fast track winner. Now, crude was the story once again, right? With the dollar going sideways right now, the dollar very quiet right now, undoubtedly looking for some direction. That's keeping the gold pretty quiet. But the crude oil, though, right? What happened today? We had an airstrike from out in Libya, right? That had people concerned about supply and demand issues for crude oil. We had crude inventories at 10:30 that came out lower than expected. We continue to hear comments out of Saudi Arabia that they'll pick up the slack. So we've been hearing all of this news chatter today about crude. And so naturally, that's going to cause the market to be running up and down. So crude gave us plenty of opportunity today, and we keep seeing the best moves late in the morning. Now, this really kind of settled in today for the second day in a row. We had to remind ourselves, let's not get wrapped up. Let's not over trade here early in the morning, because we remember the previous days, we've seen great price action late in the morning. Right? So it's almost better just to get an idea of the market personality early in the morning, right? Only take the best trades before 10:30, 10:45, and then wait for that end of the day move on crude right now, or end of the morning move on crude, coming in right around 11 o'clock into 12:30. So plenty of opportunity. We finished the day 3 big winners on crude, and we waited patiently for it, and it worked out wonderfully. All right, guys? What happened was, though, the dollar trading sideways, the dollar broke new lows, and we talked about this in the morning prep this morning. We posted that in the blog. There's a snapshot of the blog right now of the dollar, and we talked about how if that dollar drops, we're going to be a buyer, right? Well, we saw the dollar drop. We then bought above the high of day on the crude, wave pattern long, missed my target by 2 ticks and took a loss. So could have been a winner. We missed it by a couple ticks. It was a fast track loss, and then the dollar popped back up. Once that dollar popped back up off those new lows, then going sideways again, when the dollar rose off that support, we then sold those new highs on crude, and that's where we made a killing, right? Bring it on down, wave pattern short. Then we saw the previous high of day was right there again. We bought the previous high of day, brought it right back up to achieve our daily goal. So again, dollar dropped, we bought the crude at the highs, missed the target by 1-2 ticks. We then saw the dollar rise then, right? We're always watching that dollar. Dollar rises, we then get a great chance to sell those highs on crude. That time around, that's when we made our money. All right, we met the low of day. We broke below 100. We then bought right back up above 100 again. All right, guys, that's what happened today. Great day, though, in the room. Great day in the room. Again, had a couple losses here. Let's check out and see what happened here. Let's see what happened here, guys. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 total trades. You can see here 104 ticks for the final target, 281, 28, 10, guys. That's $2,800 on only 4 contracts. So 4 contracts for me, right? You can see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 total trades. On the fast track down bottom, right? On the fast track, you can see we took losses on crude, right? You can see back and forth here for the first couple trades of the day. Loss, win, and then we went in. We got to 20 ticks of profit, then lost 10 ticks, back to 10 ticks again of profit. Again, we're going after 30 ticks for our goal, and then of course we hit our goal here, and that brings us to 50 ticks total, or $500 in the fast track. So look what happened, guys. I traded 1 contract on the fast track and made $500. Trade 4 contracts and made $2,800. And you can see, right, that pretty much lines up. My goal is going to be 30 ticks of profit per contract, right? 30 ticks of profit per contract. So you can see here 281 ticks on the advanced method. That's 2,800. 50 ticks, right, on the fast track method. And so, of course, we got weekly total now, $4,360 for the advanced. We've made $800 in the fast track. So if you're a guest in the room, if you traded with me this week, guys, Tuesday and Wednesday, you've already made $800, right? You're now 1/4 of the way, right, to buying your advanced membership, right? So as a guest, you can chip away at the cost of membership by earning while you're part of a trial. So of course, $4,360 is our monthly total. We did $68,000 for the year so far, $33,000 in the month of February and $31,000 in the month of January. So we're making our way through the month of March here now, guys. Let's see how we did today on the dollar. Now again, here's my dollar index. I always begin my day on the dollar. You can see we had this very narrow sideways range here. And again, this is where the dollar today, dollar dropped. When the dollar dropped, I saw crude rising and I bought on the crude. We missed our target by a couple ticks there and took a loss on it when it came back down. Then the dollar came back up. When the dollar came back up, I was ready on crude to sell those highs now, and that's where we made our money today.